Hey guys, Civilord here, back again with another action figure review, and today we'll be continuing our looks at the Mythic Legion's Necronominus wave with the first character from the Order of Aetheron that's not a big old honking monster. And of course, it's going to be none other than good old Sir Elijah of the Knights Templar. This, of course, is brought to us by the fine folks over at Horsemen Studios. It makes me wish all my other Templars were as good as this. Not only is he utilizing that valiant knight body buck everyone was losing their mind over, but he has a soft goods tunic which allows for more range and posability and articulation and all that good stuff. So, with that being said, why don't we cut right to the chase and get to the meat and potatoes of this review and take a look, see at all Sir Elijah has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with a pair of grip hands with the inappropriate hinge for holding weapons. You can just toss those in the bag because he's got the right ones on him now, is what it is. He's got a faceplate that's very much not dead looking, but why would you use this when you could turn him into a skeleton? I ask you, why? He's got a neck peg with a stuck hinge for some reason. And I think that's a 2.0 ball peg. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what that is. He also has a bucket helmet. Well, actually, we'll test this out right now. Oh, it feels like it's the same style ball peg, so I guess he just has a spare neck. So if you want to start swapping your necks out, you can do that. But there you go. He's got his bucket helmet there. He's got a couple of shield adapters. He's got both the clip and the handle. Pick your poison there, I guess. He's got this belt piece here, which is for when you take this tunic off, you could put this belt over top of the body, kind of fill things out, hide that gap. But why would you want to do that? The soft goods tunic looks so good. He's got a little knife and a little sword for the scabbard and sheath I already have attached to him. He's got this big old honky Templar shield. This thing is huge. Very impressive. And last but not least, he's got his hammer. He just smacked the shiznit out of you. The hammer does pop out the end here. It's a removable piece, so that's cool, but, you know, I'm going to leave it on there, just because, but there you go. That is Sir Elijah's accessories in a nutshell, so why don't we take a closer look at him. He does not come with this belt. This is from the Barbarian Legion builder I stripped to make into a zombie the other day. Check out my Undead Builder kit review for more on that, but I might actually give him Sir Adalric's belt thingy, because I don't think I'm going to use it on him, so in hindsight, maybe should have just done that in the first place, but either way, he's got this cool chainmail hood head with the skull in there. That looks cool. He's got the pauldrons, fairly basic pauldrons, and again, he's that valiant knight body buck everyone was freaking out over, so now you can get it with more stuff for retail price. So like what, $50? That said, as far as his articulation goes, his head will rotate. You can look up and down, but the disc hinge appears to be stuck on mine. Somewhat. There you go. You can look up pretty well. You can shift him back. He's got some tilt and rotation, of course. Shoulders will go out to the side, back down, rotate forward and back. Single jointed elbow. Decent range there. Swivel at the elbow, swivel at the gauntlet, swivel at the wrist, with, again, the appropriate hinge for holding stuff. Torso, surprisingly enough, gets a ton of range. Forward, as well as back. Get some twist in there. And I will say, I noticed this when I was recording a review for Sir Gideon Heaven's brand. The tunic's a separate piece. That's pretty wild. It's incredible engineering on the Horseman's part, because it doesn't hinder anything when you do that. Granted, when you turn him, it's going to break stuff up, but it's fine. It works, gets the job done. That said, his hips will kick out, that far, back down, forward and back. Thigh cut. Single knee, plenty of bend there. Rotation below the knee, as well as a ball hinge ankle that will rotate, hinge, and pivot. And then, of course, ball joints at the bottom of the feet, or peg holes at the bottom of the feet, excuse me. I think I got the feet on right. I had to pop his off to get the ankle rockers to work, but I think they're working now. I think I can. That said, why don't we give him his weapons, his sword here. His mighty sword. Which I never liked how the scabbards hung off the backs. They just sit at a weird angle. It's like unnatural. It's very odd. We got this knife here. Stick that right there. And there you go. He's going to look awesome with Sir Enoch, who I'm probably going to turn into a skeleton too, I'm not going to lie. But I think I'm going to keep the skull chainmail hood head on Sir Elijah here. I think it suits him. So with that being said, it's time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is good old Sir Elijah alongside the other characters from the Order of Aetheron, released as a part of the Necronominus wave. We have Sir Adalric to the left, looking very dead in the face, if I do say so myself, as well as Sir Gideon Heavensbrand to the right, looking very much alive in the face, unlike his compadres Sir Elijah and Sir Adalric. I'm curious if there's some lore behind that, especially with Sir Adalric, since his alternate skeleton faceplate seems very character specific. Getting them out of here so we can make way for our two regulars. Brother Mandibulus and of course infamous 11 Spawn, both of which were standing off cam for once. I usually have them laying down so they don't topple over, but as usual, good old Al Simmons here towers over everyone. So with that being said, it is time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and the plus side, good old Sir Elijah here is a freaking awesome figure. The downside is all my other Templars feel extremely dated compared to him. That said, if they were to maybe make a Templar Knight Legion builder with this Valiant Knight body mold and the soft goods tunic, I'd be all for it. I don't think that's possible at a lower price point. I think you're just going to have to army build Elijah here, but hopefully there are some helmets that match this body mold. That way you can have some different Templars, or, you know, just do what I do and kill them and make them skeletons, because why wouldn't you want to use the skull head? I ask you, why would you want just a standard human knight when you can have an undead one? Because everything's better dead, right? Maybe not, especially in real life. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.